to navigate our Blackboard course and also how to set up your student account in Pearson's MyLab Statistics. So every time you log into our Blackboard course, it defaults to our class announcement page. I typically send out at least one email each week, sometimes more than one email, to give you any updates, or maybe if I create new videos or anything like that, I typically email it out to the whole class, and it also gets posted into the course announcements. So this means that at a minimum, you need to at least be reading the course announcements or checking your JU email regularly, especially since this is an online class and we don't have that face-to-face interaction. On the left here under Professor Contact, this is where you want to email me directly from Blackboard. You can see I have office hours, and you can always meet me on campus, or we can meet virtually through Collaborate. So if you click on that link there, that's where we can have virtual meetings. If you click on My Grades, here you'll see all the upcoming assignments as well as their due dates, and your grades will start populating here. Just be mindful that your grades in Blackboard might not sync up directly with Blackboard, just because the syncing, it doesn't happen continuously, and so your grades in Blackboard might not match up with your grades in Pearson's MyLab Statistic. The My Group page, this is where you're going to complete your 2 group assignments, and so I will update the information and the assignment details as we get closer to those dates. If you need to access your textbook, click on the Pearson homepage here. I've got a link to the e-text, and as well as the homepage so that you can access things like StatCrunch in Pearson. This link right here is a really great link for quick YouTube videos on how to use your graphing calculator to do different functions. So if you click on this Triola Stats video, it's going to take you to the YouTube videos from our textbook. So these are just additional videos on top of the ones that I actually create for you. And you can see here that there are a whole bunch of topics like how to input data into your calculator, how to build a confidence interval, how to create histograms and graphs, etc. So you can peruse those videos as needed. Let's go back to Blackboard. Okay, the StatCrunch, you can use StatCrunch to create graphs and histograms. So if you need to learn how to do that, you can watch those video tutorials. On the left here, you'll see that the weeks. So follow along with the course overview here. You can also see this in your syllabus, so you can download the syllabus here. But the course is broken up into weeks, so you kind of see what sections are going to be covered each week, and then what homework assignments you're expected to complete for each week. The homework assignments, you typically are given a whole week to complete them, and they are typically due the following Monday at midnight. So for example, week 1, homework assignments for section 1.1 through 1.3, including quiz 1 here, will be due the following Monday, which will be August 15th at midnight. And so then for week 2, sections 2.1 to 2.4, including quiz 2, will be due the following Monday, which would be August 22nd, etc. So you can follow along with that and take some time to click on this folder here to read about all the different assignments and how to complete them. So here there are some instructions for how to take your exam online. You will need to download the lockdown browser. So if you don't have that, you can click on this link to download that. I also have a video on how to do a proper environmental check. You'll need to learn how to do that for your exams. And then also here's a video on just how to take a math test online if you've never taken a math test online before. I will post a practice exam online just so that you can make sure that your lockdown browser is working properly, and you can kind of play around with how to take a math test online. So that will be available in week 6 as you get closer to preparing for exam 1. So you'll see that all the weeks are kind of set up in the same way. I always start off with the date and the objectives for the week. There will also be reading assignments in the format of PowerPoint presentations that you can download and follow along with your textbook. Next, you'll see lecture videos that I create for you specifically for this class. And if there are any handouts or anything to go along with the videos, it will also be posted in this section. There is also a folder with additional videos. These videos are videos that are created by your textbook, so I add those there in case you need some additional resources on top of the videos that I create for you. And then towards the end of each week, you'll see there's a folder for completing your assignments and a folder for completing your quizzes. And then there will be an additional link for a folder for completing your written assignments in Blackboard. So I'm going to click real quickly here on week 2 just so that you can see that it's kind of set up similar to week 1. So again, all the weeks are kind of set up in the same way so you know exactly what it is that you need to do each week, and then the learning resources to help you complete those assignments and to learn the material. So for example, in week 2, there's a handout here you can print out to go along with the videos. Again, there was a folder for additional videos and then a link for your homework and your quizzes. So how do you complete these homework and quizzes in My Lab Statistics? What you want to do is just click on week 1 and then go to that homework folder, and then you'll see that there is a link for Pearson. Just click on that first homework assignment link. Now, in this video, it's going to take you to the homework assignment. So you'll see here, this is what the assignment looks like. Make sure that if there are any media questions on the left that you also click on those and complete those as well. That counts as a part of your 16 points. So you can see up here there are 15 questions, but there are 16 points because that media video also counts for 1 point. Now, for you, if this is your first time accessing the course, it's not going to take you to this assignment. Instead, it's going to ask you to create a student account. So you will go through the process and create your student account. Please make sure that you're using your JU email, so jacksonville.edu email account for this Pearson My Lab Statistics. Once you put in your student account, it's going to take you to a page where it's going to ask you to put in your access code. If you have an access code, go ahead and put it in. If you do not have an access code, scroll down to the very bottom of that page and then choose the link that says that you're going to use the free trial period. So everyone can use the free trial period. It's for 14 days, and then after the 14 days, you must purchase an access code to continue on with your online homework and quizzes. So I'm going to show you one more thing while I'm here. Anytime you work on a homework question, so every homework question will have a link down at the bottom where it says get more help. So from here you can click on the Ask My Instructor. I highly recommend that you use this option anytime you have a homework question and you want to get help from me. So what this is going to do is it's going to email me your specific question with your numbers, and then that way you don't have to retype the question. I can see exactly what question you're working on. And then you just type in the email, hey professor, I'm stuck on this problem. Here's what I tried. Can you take a look at my work and see what I did wrong? And then that way I can respond to you and I can see exactly the problem that you're working on. So what other things do I want to show you here in Blackboard? So real quickly, if you click on week 6 in the exam tab, you'll see that I've got some exam review questions for you, also a reminder how to take your exam, and there's also a description for the exam. This link is not going to open until that Friday at 8 a.m., but you can go ahead and download the Z table and print this out. You can use this on your exam. And then again, after week 6, you'll see week 7 through week 15 will also pop up. So I hope that this helps. I look forward to meeting each of you. Again, start off with week 0 for this week, and then start on week 1. Make sure that you go ahead and introduce yourself in Flipgrid. So just click on this link here. It's going to take you to Flipgrid where you'll create your first intro video. Do that by Wednesday and then respond to 6 other classmates' videos by Friday.